This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, we chat with a man who attends several Relay for Life events every year, and he'll let us know why each one is so special next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Cara, and we start every edition of FYI with headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, Hazleton Police and the City Fire Department responded to the same area on Sunday morning. Hazleton Police got a report of shots fired around 4 a.m. on Sunday in the area of East Diamond Avenue near the intersection with Carson Street. Police were told a male fired about 3 shots in the air and then fled in a vehicle. The fire department was called to the same area for a commercial fire at Ecstasy Hookah Lounge. The front door was locked when they arrived, and according to the report, a male inside would not open the door for firefighters. He was told if he didn't open the door, they would have to force it open to investigate. Fire crews used an axe to gain entry after they were refused entry again. No fire was found. No one was injured, and there was no property damage reported in either incident. Anyone with information is asked to call police at 570-459-4940 or by dialing 911. A man accused of sexual assault in the city of Hazleton is now at Luzerne County Prison. 55-year-old Ramon Colon of Hazleton is charged with rape of a child less than 13 years old, corruption of minors, indecent assault of a person less than 13 years old, and terroristic threats. Hazleton Police's Criminal Investigation Division arrested Colon after an investigation into an alleged sexual relationship with a female who was 9 years old at the time of the alleged assault. A preliminary hearing hasn't been scheduled. The Greater Hazleton Relay for Life was this past weekend. Relay for Life is an interesting mix of joy and sorrow, but the whole event is filled with hope. You'll see what I mean as our coverage starts with music from the Hazleton area Marching Cougars, and then you'll hear some touching stories from James Kane, the senior manager for Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society.
Actually, this is my 17th relay year. I got involved. My dad was diagnosed with skin cancer when I was in college, and actually at high school. And I wanted to do something to give back, and I started volunteering and interning with the American Cancer Society and doing education and programs. And then really, Relay for Life was one of the first big events I did. And it's just that opportunity to give back and fight back against this disease that has taken so much against my family personally. And then so much of our community as well. And we have some great volunteers here who do a fantastic job pulling this together every year, and our 21st year this year, so it's rather exciting. Most Relay for Life are 24-hour events, and that's 24 hours to signify the life of a person battling cancer, to signify every hour of that. So we're walking the entire track the entire time for that reason, to fight back. Part about Relay for me is actually what's going on right behind me. It's our luminary ceremony. Where luminary, that's our opportunity to remember those who have lost their battle with cancer and honor those who are still fighting it. It's one of the most powerful events that we have with Relay, and it's really the opportunity for those to really get that emotions going about what this disease is all about and how we're trying to get rid of it forever. The cool part about going to a lot of Relay for Life events is everyone is different, and it really is about a community that takes up a fight. So we have relays that happen in high school communities and college communities and large communities, small communities, rural communities and urban communities, and they all have a different opportunity and a different vibe to them. And it's just, really that community that steps up and says, we're not going to take this disease anymore. And they all put a different spin on it and a different bit of energy and enthusiasm and really make it their own. And it's awesome to see community to community. I'm fortunate to be able to see that. It's really one of the cool parts of what I do. I remember vividly walking around a track just a few years ago and hearing the news my aunt was just diagnosed with a terminal bone cancer, and it was right as we were starting a luminary ceremony, which I talked about as one of those most important parts of Relay. So I couldn't ask to be in a better place when you get news like that, and just surrounded by people who love you and love what we're doing, and are trying to fight this disease as positively as we can. So it's the best place to be. But every time I go to a relay, I get a different story and something that really pulls at the heartstrings. And there's so many stories out there, and that's what the American Cancer Society is, a storing house for those people who are looking to give back and are looking for that outlet. And relay is one of the ways to do that.
Tomorrow during the Sportscast, we'll have more from this weekend's Relay for Life. In other news, 79 Colts and fillies are ready to enter the wild. Marian Catholic High School held their graduation ceremony on Saturday. Matt Carnish is the class of 2015's valedictorian, and Nico Augusti is the salutatorian. The SSPTV family would like to send congratulations to Olivia Sugart, Lisa Sugart's daughter, who graduated on Saturday. Kent Jackson has a full story in the Standard Speaker, and in his story he has this quote from the principal: "We were always family. In the end, we care about each other. We wanted to see everyone succeed." Graduation took place on Friday at Emmanuel Christian School in Hazleton. 5 students made up the class of 2015, including valedictorian Carly Pecora. Pecora spoke of the tight bond the students formed at Emmanuel Christian during her speech. The guest speaker was Nan Swift, a federal affairs manager for the National Taxpayers Union, and she told the graduates to put values before career goals. The class of 2015 at Emmanuel Christian had a cumulative average of 94. Sam Galsky has the full story on this commencement at StandardSpeaker.com. And 133 students graduated from North Schuylkill High School on Friday. Valedictorian for the class of 2015 was Taylor Lindenmuth, and the salutatorian was Eliza Shalley. Congratulations to all of our local graduates. Well, I loved my graduation party. I got some cash, which my friends and I spent on a huge 10-pound Hershey bar we ate all summer. Anyway, if you're not having a graduation party, here's a great way to get prizes. Like our FYI Facebook page to be entered to win contests all summer long. Our latest winner is Charles Bowman, who won 2 tickets to this weekend's Axalta We Paint Winners 400 NASCAR race at the Pocono Raceway. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/FYI News 13, like the page, and you'll have a chance to win future contests. Still to come on FYI, Ron Marchetti joins us during the Sportscast with his weekly Trivia Treat segment. And after this break, Lisa Sugar tells us about a golf tournament to benefit a local American Legion.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's Monday and we're back at Core Fitness. If you had tuned in previously, we had spoken a little bit about some outdoor activities, and I'd like to say hi to my friend that came up to me at Lowe's when I was hoisting my soil into the car appropriately with my knees bent so not to wound my lower back. I love when you guys come up to me and I'm out in public. If you have any questions, please feel free to do that. So I want to talk about the trifecta of summer activities: biking, hiking, and swimming. All right, safety issues on all of those. First and foremost, put on your sunscreen for any activity. Before you go outside, let's take care of your skin, biggest organ in your body, okay? Secondly, let's always make sure that we work within our means, okay? If you're not an active person already, don't expect to hike the Lehigh Valley Gorge for 20 miles. You're gonna get stuck somewhere along the line, you won't be able to get back. And as well as swimming, you always wanna make sure that you're with somebody knows where you are, and not to go too far out from shore, especially if you're in waters that aren't monitored by lifeguards. So we have a lot of swimming holes around the area. Some of them are state parks, some of them don't have lifeguards. So you always want to be with somebody and go within your means. The old adage of eating and waiting a half hour is truly a wives' tale. However, if it makes you feel better to do that, you can. Don't gorge yourself and then go swim. As far as walking goes, you can make that activity a family activity just around your block. You can make it a scavenger hunt. You can make it a sprint to a certain spot, something to do with your kids. All interesting things that are going to keep you in shape and get you outside for the summer. So we hope you have some great weather in store and have some fun outside. Enjoy the beautiful parks that we have around the Hazleton area and throughout Pennsylvania. There's a lot of things that you can do on a low budget and still remain active and get outside with your family. So we'll see you next Monday.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was a rather mundane Monday morning in Hazleton. Had a high school teacher that always said that. I think I always say that now on FYI. It's funny what you remember. We'll remember this day as blah weather-wise. Let's check out our local forecast from the National Weather Service tonight. Rain is likely, mainly after 7 p.m. and then patchy fog after 8 p.m. Otherwise cloudy with a low around 53 degrees. New precipitation amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible. All right, let's go to the extended forecast. Tuesday, showers likely, followed by drizzle, and then patchy fog before 9 a.m. It will be cloudy with a high near 64 degrees. Tuesday night looks mostly cloudy with a low around 50 degrees. On Wednesday, the sun comes back. We'll have a high near 68. Wednesday night is partly cloudy. Our low will be 54 degrees. On Thursday, another mostly sunny day with a high near 72. Thursday night, cloudy once again with a low around 55. And on Friday, once again, partly sunny with a high near 76. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low around 59 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Well, if you love golf, this is definitely the time of the year to get involved. And we have a tournament to tell you about that is all for a very wonderful cause. Today, I'm pleased to be joined by two gentlemen who are with the Ashland American Legion Post 434. I am pleased to be joined by the commander, Dan Weichel, and the first vice commander, Frank Rice. Commander, I'm going to start with you. Tell us why you're holding this golf tournament and when it is.
We have our golf tournament is going to be June 27th. It's going to be a tee off, shotgun start at 9 o'clock in the morning. All's invited to come and join us. And it's a wonderful day, and it's towards our post and our community. The money we get will probably go out in community funds and sponsoring different things and all that. So we'd like to have everyone come out that can make it.
And where will it be taking place?
Rody Meadows Golf Course in Lavelle. But you come down after the tournament, the food and everything will be at the American Legion in Ashland, at Post 434 at 505 West Center Street.
And is everybody from the public welcome to participate, or do you have to be a veteran?
Nope, anybody can participate who wants to participate. We'll be glad to have anybody. It's $60 a person, and it's going to be a 4-man scramble.
All right, so this is a fun way to come out and talk with the local veterans, and nice community day, and it's all for a very wonderful cause. How important is this to your post?
And anything we do that's community oriented is very important to us, because it's the community who supports us as well. And you know, we're a community-based organization. We're not just very only veteran orientated or service orientated. We are community orientated, and you know, we can't do enough for our community, and it's our way of thanking them for helping us.
All righty, well, we hope you'll get involved in this wonderful cause. You can call the numbers up on your screen to get involved in the golf tournament, all to benefit the American Legion Post in Ashland.
Now here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 20, pick 3, 962, pick 4, 0055, and pick 5, 05839. And your winning lottery numbers on FYI are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency, with 2 locations to serve you. One of their locations is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue. The other one is in Nescopec on Broad Street. Call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683. Sports is next on FYI.
We have a new segment here on FYI on Mondays. We're here at Friedman Electric celebrating 80 years in business. You might recognize this guy, Jerry Katina. And, you know, Jerry, everyone knows you for lighting, and we're here in the showroom to feature all of the nice amenities that you have. So we're going to start with lighting this week and tell everyone how they could save money and shop local. So let's talk about the LED lights.
All right, the LEDs that we have now have come a long way. Everybody was talking about compact fluorescent years ago. Compact fluorescent ends up being an issue because of disposal.
Okay.
You can't throw them in the garbage, there's mercury in them. LED is not like that. LEDs also rated depending on between 25 and 50,000 hours, depending on the manufacturer, and they are dimmable. The only thing is that I could tell customers is make sure that when you're purchasing an LED lamp that you speak to a qualified person that's selling them, because if you do not dim them correctly, they will strobe in and out. Now, as you can see here, we have some LEDs, and this is the correct dimmer that's on this, and you can see that it's not in any way, shape, or form flickering. So that's the correct dimmer for that application.
Okay, so again, we want to make sure that if you're purchasing the LED lamps that you're talking to someone who is certified.
That is correct. Somebody that knows that they are dimmable.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about other amenities here, or I should say features of Friedman Electric, again celebrating their 80th anniversary, correct?
Yes, that is correct. One more thing I forgot to tell you about was we do also have wireless control for your LED. This can go right into your router and you can control it from your smartphone.
Very good. There are a lot of new products here. Again, you're located right on Broad Street
455 East Broad Street, yes.
in downtown Hazleton, so you can stop by or visit them on the website. Next week, we're going to talk about generators, security cameras, and also new floor heating systems. That will happen all month here on FYI on Mondays, where we're saving you money.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Lady Cougars softball team has one more goal to accomplish this season, and it's a biggie. They want to win a state championship. They will have to wait one more day to start work on that goal. Hazleton area will play Daniel Boone in the opening round of the state Quad A playoffs. They were supposed to play today, but that game has been postponed from Monday night to Tuesday night. Now, if Hazleton wins that game, they will play the winner of Owen J. Roberts and Penn Manor. Daniel Boone was the runner-up in District 3 this season. First pitch is set for the Lady Cougars at 6 p.m. on Tuesday at Wilkes University. Now, Eric Schultz has a preview of the game in today's Standard Speaker. You can also read his article at standardspeaker.com. In the International League on Sunday, Lehigh Valley, they lost to Charlotte, and Scranton Wilkes-Barre, they took a loss to Norfolk. Russ Kanzler was 0 for 3 for the Iron Pigs with a walk. In that game, Kanzler's season average is now at .265. This weekend is the Axe Alta We Paint Winners 400 NASCAR race at the Pocono Raceway. Later this week, we'll jump in the FYI Fast Lane with Dino Alberto to talk about the race. But tonight, we're going to tell you how you can help out some kids if you're going to be at the race on Sunday. There's going to be a 50-50 raffle hosted by the Pocono Raceway and the Mattioli Foundation to benefit the Children's Hospital at the Lehigh Valley Health Network. Fans over the age of 21 can buy tickets at locations around the raceway or by finding a 50-50 volunteer walking around in a bright yellow shirt. Last year, 2 fans won a combined $40,000 from similar raffles held during the 2 NASCAR races at Pocono Raceway. Everyone is a winner on Monday and Friday here on FYI, and that's because you get to sit back, relax, and watch Ron Marchetti talk about sports. Here he is with this week's installment of Trivia Treats.
Goodbye, May. Hello, June. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats on this first day of the month. I don't know about you guys, but I feel we got an extra week of summer this week, which was last week. This week's trivia question and answer. When was the last time the city of Cleveland owned a league championship in any sport? Here's your hint. You would have to be over 50 to know that answer because it has been over 50 years since it happened. Answer: 1948. The Cleveland Indians won the World Series over the Boston Braves. Wrong, mother of God. Whoever said it has to be over 70. Well then, how about 1954 when the Indians won the American League pennant with a record of 111-43? Wrong. And whoever thought it has to be over 60. The correct answer is the 1964 Cleveland Browns, who won the NFL championship 51 years ago. The Eastern Conference champion Browns at 10-3-1 defeated the Western Conference champion Baltimore Colts at 12-2 by a score of 27-0 before 80,000 at Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. Receiver Gary Collins of the Browns caught 3 touchdown passes from quarterback Brian Ryan. The great Jim Brown, in my opinion, the greatest back of all time, played on that team and signed this helmet. So did Collins and Ryan and Paul Warfield, Mike Lucci, Bill Glass, Dick Modulewski, Bernie Parrish, and 35 others. The Cleveland Browns have not won a championship since the Browns, Indians, and Cavaliers came fairly close in the last half century a few times, but not really. Now, starting on Wednesday night, the NBA Finals will start at Golden State, who will host the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors have the MVP, the best record in the NBA, and the home floor advantage. So Cleveland has to win one game on the road. They will, at least one, and they will win it all because the Cavs have LeBron James. Cleveland in 7 is my pick. Mark it down, and if it does go 7 games, basketball season will officially end on June 19th. Really, M-O-G till Friday. Stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, a benefit golf tournament will be held for Aubrielle Marsicano on Sunday, June 28th at the Valley Country Club in Sugarloaf. Golfers and hole sponsors are now being accepted. For more information about this tournament, please contact the Valley Country Club Pro Shop, 570-788-1194. And one more quick announcement, the American Cancer Society will be holding another session of their Look Good, Feel Better program on Monday, June 22nd from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Hazleton Health and Wellness Center. The Look Good, Feel Better program will teach women with cancer how to manage the side effects with helpful makeup hints. Plus, each patient that attends will receive a free makeup kit worth $250. Please register in advance by calling 1-800-227-2345. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Charles A. Irvin of Coopersburg. Services are Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the C.R. Stunk Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. Thomas P. Crone of Hazel Township. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And David R. Laputka, formerly of Cunningham. No local services were announced. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Robin Andrewski of Mahanoy City. Robin, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Seafood night at Bottlenecks, and I believe the premiere of American Ninja Warrior. Does it get any better? It can. Like our Facebook page, you'll be entered into contests all summer long. That's it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.